Seeing as we are 1 year into the launch of Summoner's War Chronicles, there's a lot of implementations that the game has given to make this way better. Probably the best mobile MMO on the platform. But since it's 1 year later, I'm revisiting a video about things to improve in the game, but I think these things will make the game 20 times better. If you end up liking this video, hit the sub button, hit the like button, hit that bell ding thing so you know when I post a video. Let's go, baby. Alright, things to implement in the game that I think would make it improvement. This is in no particular order of priority. The UI. I talked about this before in the past, but I want the ability to be able to change the placement of some of these things on the screen. Maybe I want the monsters a little bit closer to my skills. Maybe I want the map in the bottom left. I think these are things that is a small quality of life feature that will improve the game. I want to see more of the game in front of me. Gender swap. This can't be too hard. Maybe I want to play Kina, but I want to play a boy named Kino, or a male mage Orbio. Maybe I want a female tank named Cleavage, a male archer Sleddo. And speaking of that, make outfits universal. We can already disassemble outfits, and you have to farm the scissors to do this. But I think that's just a stupid implementation anyway. And when you do gender swaps, maybe, just maybe, I could play a bald Kino. Make more channels in the world map. Now that the servers are merged in North America, things can get a little tight. Just add 5 more, let us spread ourselves out. Gear pity. Holy crap, I've been talking about this for a year. There should be some kind of gear pity system in the game. The amount of sky stones and durability stones that we have to use in order to restore the gear, let alone level it up with the sky stones, you have a 5% rate to enhance it. So there's a way around repairing. However, every time we fail and have to repair, after repairment, you should add some kind of success rate to it. Whether it's 10%, 15%, you choose, but there's gotta be some kind of pity system. It's pretty ridiculous. I have a 3% chance to enhance this to 15. And after repairing, you don't get a higher chance, it's still 3%. Friendly battle lobbies. Please make this like 50 players. In order for us to do like tournaments and make it the ease of use, if I have 50 players in a tournament, I'm going to have to switch out a whole bunch of people all the time. It's going to be annoying. AI skill prioritization. Wusa is a big example of this. When he is not soul linked and is controlled by the AI, 9 times out of 10, Wusa is going to use his first skill over his second. Now for Wusa, this doesn't make sense at all. For one, we all want immunity. Cast the skill first. And then his first skill, if you have a shield, it gives heal over time to all of your allies as well. So obviously for Wusa, you would want to use this skill first and then use the first skill. What we need is a little checkbox right below the skill so the AI uses this skill first and then we'll use that skill. It doesn't have to be for the whole fight, okay? Just initial skill use, please. I would like to see a little third page here for tournaments. Built in the game tournaments. Like 1 time a month. It doesn't have to take up a lot of our time. If you ever played a mobile game called Brawl Stars, which is a great game by the way. Been out for long as probably Sky Arena almost. That game has in-game tournaments. They're like once a month, once every 2 months, whatever. But you have like 10 entries and if you lose 3, then you're out of the tournament. And then when that session is ended, it's like a 2-day break and then the next session comes up. And all the people that didn't lose 3 get to move on to that next session. You could have huge prizes once a month, maybe summoner unique outfits, maybe a title. It'll be a nice concept. Friends list. Do something with it. Be able to send your friends something daily and you accumulate coins for that. And then you can go to a friend shop and buy random things. Just do something with the friends list. Some monster class balancing. Not talking about the actual monsters. The actual classes is what I'm talking about. Orbia and other mages. Increase the range that we can attack. We have to get too close half the time. Mages should not need to be even anywhere close to the front line. Bigger skill radiuses. Mages are known for AoE, big areas of damage. Fire Hal should not be the only one that has a huge radius, and that's why he's always on top of Guild Infinite raids. And Lala's a support. At least put mages in the range of archers. Archers have a way longer range than mages do. But speaking of archers, like in Arena for example, Tessarian can pretty much snipe someone across the map. And through walls, mind you. Knights, the front line, the tanks, right? Tanking knights need to be able to have more of like a provoke passive. Kind of like Darien. Whenever a team member gets attacked, he does a provoke. In terms of provoke, Darien is a 4-star and probably the best provoke in the game. They also need a bigger provoke radius. There are some that are good, for example, Dark Paladin's radius is very big. Fire Panda is another example. But even 4-stars and 3-stars, they should have the same provoke radius in my opinion. They're 3-stars and 4-stars for a reason. They have lower stats. I think provoke should be unavoidable even with immunity, but can be cleansed off. Knights should be more frontline, have less utility, have less damage, have less healing. There should not be any frontline knights that can provoke, that can do as many things as they can. It's ridiculous. If you know what I'm saying. Assassins, make them more scary. There are some that are very good and are scary, but they need to do something more. They need to have something else. Maybe stealth or something in the beginning of a match or something. Just make them scarier. Warriors, fix their AI. They attack assassins first in melee units. That's great. Assassins should be the first thing they target, but other melee units, no. They need to go by biggest threat. In my opinion, this should be just like Beast Riders. Attacks the enemy target with the highest attack or lowest max HP. Warriors should be attacking knights last. Supports, we need more supports that have defense buffs or crit damage down buffs. Hell, we need a lot of 4-star and 3-star units that have debuffs or buffs in the game, so we don't end up having an issue like in TOA Hard Water. Account levels. There's got to be a better way to increase the account level without spending with a credit card. Leveling up your monsters, yes. But even if you do this, there's no way in heck you're going to get these higher levels, even as a light spender. This is a huge discrepancy of balance because of the account skill points. Light spenders even spending like, hey, $100 a year, which is nothing in a gacha game. You're still getting $100 from a player for a video game. It can be a grind, that's okay, but should be doable without a paywall. Artifact combining. There is no way in heck that Grays should not be 100% success rate. Rip Topher Smurf. Grays should be at 100%. The greens should be at 75%. Cause this feels like 0. Definitely ain't 50%, that's for sure. Like, holy crap, can I even get 1? Yay. Yes, make purples harder, okay? That's alright. Baphomet bosses in hero area. Each boss should have 2 separate times. Not everyone can make the certain time frame, whether it's work or they're asleep. Make a second appearance 12 hours before the other. Summoner balance. I've said this forever. Cleave, do less damage. Have more tankiness, more provoking, more utility for your team. Kina, way less damage. More support or buffs, or debuffs to the enemy. Kina is by far the best support in the game. Tune down that damage. Soletta, I couldn't even tell you right now. Maybe more Jiggle, I don't know. I haven't messed with her yet, okay? Comment down below what you think Soletta needs or doesn't need. And Orbia, like I said, farther range, bigger AoE radius, and put something on her basic attack. I know one's in the works, but bring in some more summoners too. We got an assassin coming. I'd also like to see a warrior. But not only new summoners, we need, like I said, new monsters. Maybe even a new monster class or summoner class. I was thinking like a marauder, like a warrior but more damage, less squishy. One that likes to target supports. They could be more vulnerable to archers or something, whatever. We just need more uniqueness to everyone's account. Using monsters, and we need debuffs, and we want to use a 4-star monster to get a certain debuff like TOA Water. We definitely need more 4 stars and definitely maybe some 3 stars too. Field events, it's gotten better, yeah. But I feel like they need to make it more community earned. Like maybe if the community completes the event, yes, everyone gets a reward. However, the people that contribute, maybe there's an event leaderboard or a weekly contribution award. Whoever contributes to the most events gets extreme more rewards. Rune management, please, better. It's decent. I like the presets where you can choose and see what things change. But let's take this for example. I want a before and after so that we can determine what runes or rune sets or whatever gives the best stats for that monster. Sky Arena has the perfect rune management system in my opinion. Same company, come on, come to us, just change it to this, make it easy. These are things in my opinion that I would just feel like would improve the game much, much more. Like I said, it's in a great spot. But like everyone else who plays the game, they want the game to thrive. The more the game thrives, the longer they stay, the more new players come in. I'm not saying that you shouldn't play the game is great. Definitely the best like live action MMO on the market. That's it for today's video. Just wanted to express what I feel like would improve the game. I've already given this whole list of com to us, but hopefully visually they can see, as well as my list I've given them, how the game can improve. If you end up liking this video, sub, like, ding ding bell. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.